In Adobe Dimension, the environment represents the infinite space around the 3D scene. It contains the ground plane, the image-based lighting and background properties. Ground. The ground in a 3D scene captures shadows and reflections. Change the properties to influence the characteristics of shadows and reflections. Ground plane. Toggle on or off ground plane display. Shadow opacity. Opacity value of all shadows in the scene. Reflection opacity. Opacity value of all ground plane reflections in the scene. Reflection roughness. Roughness value of ground plane reflections in the scene. Background have properties that allow to customize background. Background. Color of the background of the 3D scene. Environment background opacity. Opacity of the environment light as background. Environment background blur. Amount of blur on the environment light when opacity is non-zero. What kind of lights you can find in Adobe Dimension? Global lighting. Toggle on, off all image-based lighting in the scene. Global intensity. Control the intensity of all image-based lights in the scene. Global rotation. Control the rotation of all the image-based lights in the scene. Environment light. An environment light is a panoramic HDR image that is projected spherically around the scene. Image. Panoramic image input to the environment light. Intensity. Amount of light emitted from the light source. Rotation. The position of the light on the horizontal axis around the scene, controlling whether the light points from the front, side, or back. Colorize. Multiply the input image with a color from the Omni picker. Temperature. Temperature have several modes in drop-down menu from where you can choose your desired temperature color preset. The custom mode allow to change temperature and save them in Colorize panel as presets also.